Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 best methods to get XP in survival Minecraft. Now, I'm currently sitting at 24,791, and the way I managed to do that was through a OP glitch that has unfortunately been patched now. Now, admittedly, none of the 5 methods I'm going to show you today are going to get you anywhere close to 24,791 levels, but they will certainly do the job as normal survival Minecraft goes. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'll ever need 24,791 levels. I mean, who knows? Actually, maybe I will. If I had 0 levels, what exactly would I do to get some? Well, that's exactly what you're about to find out. First of all, I would probably try some fishing. I would get myself a pretty decent fishing rod, or at least as good as I've got, and I would go on a little system like this, or even just go on a normal lake, because as you can see, every time I catch a fish or catch something, any item, I will receive a little bit of XP. And of course, depending on what I'm wearing, of course, I'm making sure I'm not wearing any armor at the minute so I can receive all of the XP from the fish that we collect, or of course items. And yeah, we could actually just do this process for a while and get ourselves a little bit of XP. This is a really nice chill method, and as I mentioned, you do get some actually really good loot. Right here we've got a mending bow, which is actually treasure loot. So if you continue to do this, not only are you going to get XPs, but you are going to get chances to get treasure loot as well. You do just get normal enchanted books. Hopefully I'll be able to get one and show you. The good thing about fishing, and specifically this system, is when you click it, you don't actually have to catch it yourself. This system here will catch the item or fish or whatever you're catching completely AFK. So the only thing you have to do really is click once. So in essence, you could set up an auto clicker to make this thing fully automatic. So as you can see, unfortunately, I've not been able to get any more treasure loot. But one thing I do want to show you about fishing, you don't actually have to set up this system. Now, if you do want to set up this system, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But there's something you can do that's kind of even better than this, that takes even less resources, and you can get XP and treasure loot. So let me show you. All you simply need is 1 bucket of water like this. We'll just do it over here at spawn. I'm going to break this, and then I'm going to fill it with water. On the Bedrock edition of the game, I'm not sure this is the case on Java, but on the Bedrock edition of the game, you can very much still fish in a 1x1 square, and you can also collect treasure loot from a 1x1 square of water. So I'm going to be able to get XP and treasure loot from this little bit of water. And there we go. I mean, it's not an enchanted bow or an enchanted book or anything, but we have been able to get a name tag. I'm pretty sure that counts as treasure loot. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's going to let me know if it doesn't. But yeah, there we go. You can still get some pretty good loot from just a single, like, block of water. So, we are currently sitting at 7 XPs. That is not that great, but I mean, if you were to carry on AFK fishing for a long time, you would definitely get a hell of a lot more than 7. Let's get on to the next method. For method number 2, we have come to the deep dark biome. Of course, this biome got added in the 1.19 version of Minecraft. And in essence, when you're in this biome, you are completely surrounded in XPs. You see this little area? All of this is literally XPs. If you have a hoe and you literally mine away all of this, you are going to get yourself a hell of a lot of XPs. You see this? So what I'm going to do is go around all of this area and mine as much as I can and see how much XPs we're going to actually, like, obtain. Personally, I wouldn't travel to do this method, but if you have traveled to this biome, I would definitely consider bringing a hoe so you can take advantage of all of these XP surrounding you. They're literally on the walls and the floor, so you can take advantage in taking as much as you can. Now, you are going to need to mine a fair bit to get a fair little bit of XPs, but like I said, I probably wouldn't travel to a deep dark to get this method. It's just when you're around a deep dark, now you know that this block is literally filled with XPs. Top it off, it's just really fast if you've got a hoe to mine this thing. I mean, look at this. It's almost lagging out the sound. I can't really hear it properly on my headphones. So yeah, it's a really fast method. as far as actually mining the block goes. And if you really take advantage of getting every little bit, you can see that you can actually build up some really decent XPs. I'm already on level 17, which is actually pretty decent, considering all I'm doing is breaking blocks with a hoe. Well, I've had enough of mining school blocks, but eventually we did get to level 18. Now, that's not that bad, considering we are in a deep dark biome. At one point, they did nerf these to make them even worse, but like I said, if you just continue to get every little bit, you can actually build up a fair amount of XPs. And I would definitely say it's worth coming to this biome, because not only can you get, obviously, the XPs from these blocks, but you can get some really good loot as well, like all of this stuff. Mainly the disc fragments, I like those a lot. But yeah, there we go. Mining school blocks when you're in the deep dark. Method number 3. This one is old, but most definitely gold. If you haven't guessed what it is already, it is going to be quartz mining. Now, you're going to need a fortune pickaxe, or you can use a silk touch one and take them back. But literally from quartz, you get so much XPs. Of course, it doesn't really help the fact that I've got a broken pickaxe, so that thing's gonna need to get fixed first. So what I'm gonna do is quickly fix that thing up with any quartz that I can find. The great thing about quartz is you can literally find them all over the nether, so you can fly around and get yourself a bunch of XPs. To top it off, you can find pretty big veins of quartz as well. This one was absolutely huge. Now I just need to find a few more so I can fix up my pickaxe. There's another one here. Even more. As I said, quartz are literally everywhere. There's some there, there's some there, and there's literally some on the ceiling, so make sure you look up. So, I'm fairly certain I just need a couple more pieces, and I will have a fully fixed pickaxe. So what I'm going to do is find a few more pieces, and of course there are some just lying around. That is perfect. I'm pretty sure this one right here will fully fix my pickaxe. Oh, we're so close. We need a couple more pieces. I'm pretty sure I've seen some over here. Oh my gosh. I found 3 more. Come on. Well, a few more than 3 more. This has got to be it now. This will fix my pickaxe, and then I will show you. Hey, there we go. Finally, I was able to fix my pickaxe. Now, what I'm going to do is show you exactly how many levels you can get from quartz mining. So, we're currently on 21 levels. I found a huge area covered in quartz. Hopefully, that ghast isn't going to annoy us for long. Oh, damn. Of course, it would annoy us. Right, what I'm going to do is just continue to mine the quartz and hide from the ghast. Oh, damn, that wasn't very good. I'm going to mine this area full of quartz and see how many levels we can get. Like I said, we was on 21 and already we're on level 22. I'm going to get these ones right now. I'm really hoping that the gas doesn't continue to annoy us. Oh, damn it, that was my only arrow. Right, I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to leave the gas alone. So, I'm going to grab these ones, but then I've got a new idea. We've managed to go from 21 to level 24, but instead, so we can visually see it a little bit better, what I'm going to do is I'm going to silk touch them. I'm going to get 64 and see exactly how much 64 will give us in regards to XP. So, right now, we're just below level 25, and now what I'm going to do, instead of using fortune, we're going to find some, and we're going to silk touch them until we've got 64, and then, yeah, I'll show you how much 64 will give you. Oh, I'm actually surprised how fast I was able to obtain 64. I've got way more than 64. I know that for sure because there's 64 in my hotbar right now. So altogether, I've got a stack and 20 quartz blocks. Now, very quickly, before we see how much XP we get from that, I'm going to show you how you could fix other tools from these blocks. So what you're going to want to do is use a fortune pickaxe, break it, stand back, and then get your other one and collect the XP with the tool that you want to fix. And that's exactly how you would fix other tools. And then, of course, collect your quartz. Now, let's go ahead and see how much XP we can get from all this. I want to take away this to make sure I don't collect any on this. And, yeah, let's go. Let's make sure we break them all, and I'll just collect it afterwards. So we're just under level 25. We just hit 25 right now. I will try and not collect it, and we'll collect it all at one time, because I'm pretty sure that'll be a lot better, right? But it's all coming to me. No. Some of it I collected because I can't stop it from chasing me like this. Anyway, yeah, I'm on level 26 now, so let's see how much XPs we get from just over a stack of quartz. Hopefully, we get a few levels. I mean, I'm not expecting too much. I mean, that is better than I would have thought. Just before we started the quartz method, we was on level 21. And now we've got a bunch of quartz and we're on level 28. Not to mention, we've been able to fix our tools as well. And this one was like fully damaged. So, yeah, we win. For the next method, I want to show you the OP gold farm. Now, there are two versions of this gold farm. We've got the single portal one. And then just behind me over there is the quad portal one. Of course, from the quad portal one, you are going to get a great deal more XP. I was going to show you an example of the amount of XP you can get on the single gold farm, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go with the quad gold farm. I've not used this in a while, so let's turn this on, and yeah, you will be able to see how much XP we can get from this thing. I need to go down here and actually turn on my trident killer before things get a little bit crazy. Oh no, we may or may not have a problem. I was trying to, like, change the tridents because I needed to be using them, and, yeah. Oh, God. No! This is really bad. Oh, God. Well, it looks like I was showing you on the single farm anyway. So, as I said, I'm going to have to show you me getting some XP on the single XP farm. Of course, this does mean it is going to be slightly slower, although, I mean, for the most part, it's still a really good source of getting XP. What I'm going to do is go AFK. Well, I'm not going to drop my sword. I'm going to go AFK on this spot beneath the scaffolding because I think down here I can still receive XPs. And I'm just going to seal myself in so I'm safe. I just want to make sure I can still receive the XP. Alright, I can still receive the XP. I'm going to go AFK for a little bit and I will be back in a second. Right, so I just came back and I'm on level 48. What I'm going to do is wait till I'm on level 50 and then we will go and do the next method. So we've actually been able to get from level 30 to level 50. If we take a look in this chest, we've also been able to grab some cool items. Now, the swords, they're not that great. However, if you have a sword that's got an enchantment on, you can disenchant it with a grindstone and you can get another little piece of XP like that. Also, regarding the zombie flesh, the rotten flesh, there is something we can do with this to get ourselves some XP as well. And not only that, there are things we can do with the gold to get us some XP as well. The last method on the list is my personal favorite method. There are 3 different ways. I believe 3, there may be more. However, I know of 3 different ways you can get XP from this method. If you don't know what I'm talking about already, it is villager trading. Now, every trade that I do with a villager, I will actually receive a little bit of XP. So if I were to trade this rotten flesh from our gold farm, I can sell it, and yeah, I will receive a little piece of XP. And of course, I will also get emeralds, which is kind of cool. It really doesn't matter what you sell to the villagers, you will get XP every single time. Now, this has not gone down all the way to 1, but I don't really mind. I'll sell them to get some emeralds. But we could even sell paper to this guy and receive some emeralds, and of course XP as well. Even when you buy items off the villagers, you will receive XP. So if I spend these emeralds on some bookshelves, I of course will receive XP for doing that. And of course, if I sell all of these books to the villagers, I will also be able to get XP. Something else you can actually do is quite literally buy XP. You see this? You can buy bottles of enchanting. So you're going to get XP for doing the trade, and you're also going to buy bottles of enchanting. You're going to need clerk villagers to do that. Every single clerk villagers on the final trade will sell XP. So all you need is a good system of emeralds, and you will be able to get unlimited XP. And once you have got yourself some bottles of enchanting like this, you want to put them in a dispenser or like a little system like this, and then flick the switch and it will make a XP fountain. So you can then go ahead and fix all of your tools and of course any armor that you're wearing, or you can simply just receive the XP for yourself. Now with this one, the more you trade, the more XP you are going to get. This is my personal favorite one because it is a very safe method. Before I forget, actually, there is another method that we can use to get XP. Now, I don't know if I've got any enchanted items. Well, I have this one. We can disenchant this right now. Basically, if you buy any enchanted items off of villagers, you could also disenchant these items to get yourself some XP. Now, you would need to do that on a big scale to obviously make it worth it, but that is actually another way. So, for example, I've got this gold sword, disenchanted one, like you'd get off the gold farm, and disenchant it, and you get yourself a little bit of XP. Now, this specific trading station actually makes rotten flesh, so I can always get some kind of emeralds in this farm. I just need to go to the clerks and, yeah, as I said before, sell the rotten flesh for emeralds, and I will always have some kind of stream of emeralds in this farm. So there we have it. There are my 5 top methods of getting XP. Some simple, some not so simple, but either way, you will get some XPs. Again, I do hope that this will help you out in your worlds. I will catch you on the next one.